in the current era saturated with photographs as a reliable means of documentation or legal proof, artists of the African diaspora are fundamentally redefining what is possible with the medium of photography. Through their creative practices, they are leading us to consider not just the image, but to question who is behind the camera and who is in front, and why. Alongside the technological transformations of the photograph as a medium, there is evidence of a growing global cultural revolution that is foregrounded by artists of the African diaspora entirely changing the meaning of what it means to be Black.
Yo, incarceration is the new plantation, a new kind of slavery, a new foundation, and it will even cost you much.
In her 1996 photo series installation entitled "From Here I Saw What Happened and I Cried," Carrie Mae Weems interrogates the notion of objectivity that is typically associated with photographs.
This was something that was taken from something else. This was lifted.
By placing personal text on tinted glass over the images, Weems makes it impossible to interpret these images as objective in relation to their original historic intent.
The thing that I've learned to do, that I pay attention to, are patterns of repetition. That simple refrain of you became, or ha, ha, ha.
This cultural revolution is further evidenced in the creative practice of Renee Cox. Her multimedia video, Sacred Geometry, animates photographs of Black bodies into fractals, mathematical patterns that occur in nature but can be found deep within the communities and cultures of the African diaspora.
A narrative like you became a scientific profile, a Negroid type, an anthropological debate.
Sacred Geometry would not have been possible without Renee Cox's artistic evolution, which happened simultaneously with the technological advancements in her medium.
Change always brings different days.
Lina Viktor adds to this collective voice, revitalizing ancient Pan-African aesthetic patterns in stop-motion photography to place herself in a world where she has full control over her body and her gaze. Viktor is refusing to navigate power structures within the arts and culture of contemporary society. Instead, she utilizes photography to give herself the creative power to exist in a way that she wants to boldly state, "The world is yours. Invent it."
So what you say?
Film is a derivative of photography, hence motion picture. It was not until the middle of this decade that the worldwide standard for filmmaking changed from shooting on physical film stock to digital cameras. Like Lina Viktor, it wasn't long before Blitz the Ambassador took full advantage of this technological advancement in his 2016 film Diasporatical Trilogia. The film is a stunning combination of the diaspora's vast cultural and spiritual interconnections that transcend all boundaries of time and space. What makes the film extraordinary is Blitz the Ambassador's original music built with Pan-African sounds and his unconventional filmmaking techniques, such as identical repeated shots between narrative transitions and the reversal of certain sequences. Through the originality of his musical and visual practice, Blitz the Ambassador is refusing to represent his people in any other world or memory but their own. Carrie Mae Weems, Renee Cox, Lina Viktor, and Blitz the Ambassador represent a small subset of artists of African descent who are reaching far back into their ancestral history and redefining the medium of photography. In their individual practices of photography, these artists are reaching back yet looking forward, creating unprecedented imaginaries for liberation. Through their shared medium and ancestry, these artists are in conversation with each other and the diaspora. They are taking themselves from the object to the subject. They are taking space both behind and in front of the camera.